Okay, so today we're going to be doing some phonetics practice since we richly need it, judging by the homework. For the homework, I think it seems like some of you are already familiar with the IPA a little bit. Is that true? Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Some of you did like British pronunciations, like non-rhotic. Do you know what I mean when I say non-rhotic? I'd be writing this on the board, but then I'd have to go off camera. Well, I don't like this classroom because there's no whiteboard behind me. Sure. RHOTIC. RHOTIC. So American English is a rhotic variety of English. That means we pronounce R sounds after vowels, like in the word car or carver or lure or darkness or something like that. British, many British varieties of English are non-rhotic. That means instead of car, they're saying caw, or instead of darkness, it's darkness. And I told you last time I'm not good at doing accents, but yeah, if you speak a non-rhotic variety of English and you know how to do the IPA for British pronunciation, that's fine. Do that, I guess. It's not really. I'm not going to discriminate against your variety of English, but do it correctly. Yeah, I'm very familiar with how stuff is transcribed in British English because I did my master's in linguistics in Great Britain. So yeah, I have no problem grading on that too. Um, Other than that, I mean, I would encourage you to learn the American transcription just so you know it. Not saying you have to use it, but it's obviously it's going to be a lot of what we're using in this class, being how we are in America, I think. Anyway, let's do a quick review of some of our consonants. Let me make sure this is pulled up. I knew it was going to be the wrong one. Okay, this is my Quizlet I made a million years ago, so hopefully it's still fairly accurate. Look at me, look at this beard. Probably so. Okay, here you go. This is not what I was trying to do. Okay, I will show you. No, that was right. My bad. I will show you a phoneme, and you tell me what sound it makes. Too small? Can you see it? Really? Too hard? This is okay. Example. This is the sound. Huh. Oh, sorry. Huh. No, see, it doesn't like that. Huh. The sound puh. There it is. This is the sound. Buh. Good. Yeah, you can say it in your own head too if you want. Buh is in Bill. There you go. Muh. Yeah. Easy. Easy. Good. Fa. Ah fa. If you looked at any of the websites I linked on Moodle, you know why I'm saying fa. Ah fa. Because that's what they do when you look at example pronunciations for phonemes. Check out the websites I linked on Moodle if you don't know what I'm talking about. How about this one? Va, va. Yes, that's correct. Exactly the same as English. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more difficult. Good. Thaw, 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 thaw. How about this one? Good. The. Your voiced interdental fricative. This is too loud for me. I don't like this. What is this one? Yeah, easy. Ta, ta. My voiced alveolar plosive. What about this one? Did I say voiced? This is unvoiced. Good. Yeah, duh. Da, da. Voiced alveolar plosive. What about this one? Good. Sa, sa. Your voiced alveolar fricative. This is. I hope you're just not saying it. Good. That's fine. Say it in your head. No problem. Na, na. A voiced alveolar nasal, or sometimes people say a voiced nasal stop. Well, alveolar nasal stop. This is good. La, Allah, your lateral approximant. Um, yeah, anytime you hear the phrase lateral approximant, you know we're talking about the sound la, Allah. And why do we call it a lateral approximant? Because it's the only sound in English that comes out of the side of your mouth instead of ultimately out the front. Remember, your tongue is even touching your alveolar ridge, but it's still an approximant, even though your tongue's touching, because the sound's not coming through the tongue and the alveolar ridge. The sound is coming out the sides. La, Allah. What's this one? Ra, ra. Your alveolar retroflex approximant. I put voiced, but all approximants are voiced. No, that's not true. Almost all. Wait, now I have to check the chart. Man. All are, haha, yes, they are all voiced. All right, I should never doubt myself again. What is this? This is unvoiced. Yes, good. Shaw, Shaw, or Esh, if you, that's the name of the letter. Some of these letters have names and some of them don't. As in shoe, your unvoiced palatal fricative, your SH sound. Now we get to watch an ad. Thank you, Quizlets. Moving on. We have our first affricate. This is the affricate that sounds like cha, cha, cha. I put palatal, but on your IPA chart and on the chart I gave you, it says post alveolar. There's a fine line, right? Like it's behind the alveolar ridge, but maybe it's a little bit in front of your hard palate. It's kind of fuzzy. I would never mark you down on a test for saying post alveolar or palatal. Doesn't matter. I mean, for the purposes of this class. Okay, what all this one? Jaw, jaw. This is your voiced affricate. We only have two affricates in English, one unvoiced cha and one voiced ja. Oh, sorry, flip the card. There it is, as in gin. Okay, now we have what makes that sound in English. But yes, in IPA, it's not ja, it's ya, ya. And we call this a palatal glide or a voiced palatal approximant, I guess. But yeah, you could also call it a glide, and that would be totally acceptable. Ya as in yellow. What's this? Ka, ka. Good. Your unvoiced velar plosive, as in keg. This is the voiced version of that. Ga, 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 ga. Your voiced velar plosive, as in girl. And we have another nasal. This is, well, in English, it never starts. This is never an onset position in English. Yeah, it's NG. It looks like an NG, and that's exactly what it is. The na, 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 as in ring. I mean, stop and think about it for a second. When you see a word that ends in ing, there is no G at all in your pronunciation. You don't say ring. You don't say ring. You don't say running. No, that sounds weird. Running, ring, ring, whatever. Yeah, so that's the symbol that we use, not ng. That's weird. Okay, this is a hard one. We haven't really looked at it too much yet. The backwards no, the right side question mark. This is a glottal stop. So that would be ah. Wait. Oh man, this is hard. Ah 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 ah. That's a glottal stop. Ah ah ah. We don't think of it as a sound, but it is. Just like ta or da. Ah 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 ah. I even have to think about it, of course. Now, for some languages, this is a phoneme. In English, it is not a phoneme, actually. It's only a realization. But we'll get to that. Maybe today, probably Thursday. Like in the word, oh, sorry. Like in the word uh-oh, or Manhattan, or kitten, kitten. Those are glottal stops. And if you think about the example words I just used, besides uh-oh, you will notice that we often find a glottal stop in words that are spelled with what? Manhattan, kitten, with T's, with T's, kitten, Manhattan. Anyway. Okay, and there's one more. Here it is. Ha, aha. This is your unvoiced glottal fricative, not approximate, fricative. So there is a mistake here. My apologies. If it were an approximate, it would be I can't do that. And that sound is judged to be impossible by the International Foundation of the IPA. So yes, my mistake. Fricative, not approximate. Okay, you ready for the vowels? Consonants are easy. The vowels are a little bit harder. So let's try the vowels now. I'll pull this up and then I will screen share. Don't worry. Vowels. Hopefully there's no mistakes on this. Hope this is the right screen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Cool. All right, let's give this one a shot. What sounds does this make? E. Good. E. Is it tense or lax? No, tense. Tense. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, tense. High or low? E. High. E. Right? Front or back? Front. Oh, I'm using high instead of close and open. Yes, it is front. High front, unround, tense vowel. What's its lack partner? E. I. Yeah. Which is this sound right here. This is the sound I. This is close, front, unround, and the opposite of tense is lax. It's lax. That's the difference between E and I. Is one's tense, one's lax. So in words like lit or fit. What is the sound? Our first diphthong. This is the sound A. A. Now I can't do aga, but no, and whatever. A is in words like wait, bait, or fate. It's a diphthong. Okay, what about this one? This is one of our front mid vowels. What sound does this make? Eh, good. This is the dress vowel. Use those Wells lexical sets. They can really help. As in bet or wet. So this is a low, mid, front, lax, unrounded vowel. Remember, the tense version of this is the first letter in this diphthong, regular looking E. But you know what? In English, we don't use the sound because this is the sound eh. I don't say, um, I'm glad I met you. That's weird. Glad I met you. No, met. Eh, eh, eh. You hear the difference? By the way, all the tense vowels are long and the lax vowels are short. You notice that? Bet, bet, bait, bet, bait, bet, bait, bet. I promise I'm trying not to do it on purpose. Bait, bet. One's longer than the other. But in English, vowel length is not contrastive. What does that mean? It means that you can't change a word by changing the length of a vowel, like you can in other languages, like Sinhala. That's one of the hard things about Sinhala. One of the many hard things is that vowel length is contrastive, which means that I'm just going to make up a word. The word dot would be different meaning than the word dot, dot, dot. Those would be two different words. That's a made up word. I don't know if it's Sinhala or not. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We have a low front vowel. Yeah, this is ah. Ah as in apple or cat or bat. Low front, lax, unround vowel. Ah. Ah. Now look, usually I hold my students responsible for knowing manner of articulation, place of articulation, front, back, close, open. I'm not going to do that to you. I want you to understand them. That's why we talked about them last time. But I don't think I'm going to. I think it's not important for me to test you on those. Because if you go into something like speech therapy in the future, you'll be tested on it ad nauseum. Moving on. Oh, this is the most common sound in English. It's a schwa. It's mid everything. It's lax. This is the sound. As in cometh, sofa, about. Uh. And we only find it in unstressed locations. So for example, if I have the word cup, that's not a schwa, even though that has the sound No, that's the sound This is the sound like sofa or about. Cup has the vowel that looks like a triangle, which we'll get to. Oh, there it is. We call it the wedge vowel. So of course this is the sound as in mutt or strut or cup or I don't know, tut. Um, this one has a rounded partner. This is one of the back mid vowels, and its rounded partner looks like this. I hope no, it does not. Damn, I was so confident too. What? Okay, what does this sound? Not you, but ooh. This is the sound ooh, as in boot. This is our first rounded vowel that we've seen so far. Ooh. All of our rounded vowels are back vowels in English. And in other languages, that is not true, right? French, remember, French has the vowel oo, or sorry, Chinese has the vowel oo. That is a front rounded vowel. But in English, we only have back rounded vowels. Moving on. This is oo's partner because ooh is tense and this one is lax. What sound is this? Ugh, ugh, as in the word good or foot or put. That, This should not say rounded. This is unrounded. Give me a break. Of course, unrounded. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, if I said I don't know. It's not a vowel for me. Okay, this one combines the last sound with another sound, so now we have a diphthong in American English. In British English, this is a different, we would represent this sound differently. This is O, O. Now look, probably most of you think of O as one sound. Why? Because we usually spell it with one letter, right? Like in the word tote, T-O-T-E, or dote, D-O-T-E, something like that, or code, something like that. But actually, when you say oh, notice your mouth moves, it closes. Oh, oh. In other words, your jaw gets closer or higher, your jaw gets higher. And that's because this is a diphthong where you start a little lower and you end up a little bit higher. It's a combination of two vowel sounds. And remember, regular O, again, this is not a sound we have in English. This is O, O, but in English we use O. Anyway, oh, sorry, here you go, boat. I don't say boat, I say boat. It's a diphthong, boat, boat. Hear the difference? Hopefully. Okay, this is the hardest one for me because I only use it in very specific situations. I already accidentally gave you the answer. But this is the wedge vowels partner I was trying to tell you about before. It's the rounded version of so this is aw, as in words like sought, or awe, or law, or core, core, like C-O-R-E, something like that. Or I don't know if you say core, I don't say that. Depends on your pronunciation, I guess. We often see it before R, raw, sorry. Or we often see it before law, Allah, all. And we all, that has the all. See, my mouth's rounded when I say that. All. I guess I could say all, and that would be a different vowel, but it's not really what I say. Sounds like someone from Wisconsin. But again, remember in American English, this vowel and this vowel are merging into one. So if for you the words caught, like I caught a football, and caught, I lay down on a cot and went to sleep. If those two words sound exactly the same to you, then you've been in America too long. Because this one is I caught a football. Nope, there it is. And this one is I lay down on a cot. Cot, cot. No, it doesn't have to be just they're spelled differently. This would be C-O-T. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're exactly right. Okay, here we go. Another diphthong. This is I, like bite. I'm glad you like my picture. This is misspelled. There should be another P here. Diptphong. Diphthong. As in, Jalen is a diphthong for not coming to class. See if she watches this. I should check to see if I have any views on my previous videos. Anyway, here's another diphthong. This is ow, ow, right? So you get a bite and you say ow, like bow your head, or power, or something like that. Power. Um, Last diphthong, oi, oi, like boy. boy. Oi, oi, oi. And then lastly, our very last vowel is this one. Yeah, this is the vowel. Vowel. Like, okay, fine. I'll just say it. It's the bird vowel. In English, it's always followed by raw, a raw. So it would be erd, erd, bird, word, nerd. Uh, I can't think of any others. Surd? That's not a word. Anyway, yeah, the bird vowel. Not there, not very many. Curd, yeah, thank you. Good, curd. And you see in this IPA font, this one even has the R attached to it. But this is really only something we use in British English. Because again, British English is non-rhotic. All right, let's practice this on the level of words. So first, these are some of the exercises from your book. We won't do them all, don't worry. Oh, let me screen share again. This is the last time I'm recording myself because I hate doing this. Okay, I don't know how many this is. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There. Take a second. I want you to tell me what word this is. Oh, I'm walking out of the frame. I guess it doesn't matter. You don't have to see me. Okay, so the first word, go around the room so we can humiliate each other. First word is what, Lisa? Good. Slope. Slope. In British English, because I know some of you are writing a lot of British English, which is fine. That's fine. They would write this vowel, this diphthong, as this diphthong. Okay. So instead of slope, as we would say in the US, they would say slope, slope, slope. Now, if you say slope yourself, then sure, write it that way. But if you don't say slope, if you say slope, you better write it the American way. Does that make sense? You write it however you say it. Okay, second word. What do you got, Miranda? Sunny. Excellent. Good job. All right, these are too easy. Delani, this one. Good. Yeah, sail. Oh, so I should be writing the answers. Okay, venerable. Good. Did anybody think it was worm? Because worm will be spelled with the bird vowel, something like this. This is warm, warm. See, I told you we see this vowel a lot before R and L sounds. Okay, I'll go next. Actually, tell me if you know what it is. Good, thank you. Excellent. Okay, what? Back to Lisa. Sorry, it keeps capitalizing me. That's right. What word is this? Close, but leisure is not a word. No, lizer is still not a word. Lizard is a word, but this is not a z sound. Leisure. Excellent. Good. Leisure. Now I want to point something out. The language files is doing to me that is kind of screwing me over a little bit. Language files has decided to leave out any schwas in favor of talking about syllabic letters. Okay. So when you see this in the book, it's going to have a little dent below it, a little dent, just like this. But just understand, you could also write it like this. And if that's easier for you to grasp at this point, that's fine. I don't know why they decided, well, we must teach them about syllabic consonants right now. Seems like just wait on that stuff. Just calm down a little. So same thing with this next one. Ah, oh, sorry, and I don't have my super segmental bar drawn, but I'll draw it with this. Oh, whose turn was it? Oh yeah, Miranda. Haha. She's the one that's really good at this. What word is this? Does it help if I put in a schwa? Imagine there's a schwa right here. What? Yeah, yeah, searched. This is searched. Stop capitalizing me. Okay, well now Delani gets an easy one. What is it, Miranda? Yeah, good. Crude. Yeah, don't worry about it. It takes time to get. Um, if you turned in the first sentence of the North Wind and the Sea and you got like a really low grade, that's fine. Go back and fix it. I'll give you 100%. Um, I'm not about perfection. I'm about, trying. By the way, if you didn't do that, try to do it before Thursday, maybe. It's good practice. But I should have given you this one first. All right, Venerable, what word is this? Does it help if I draw the super segmental bar? These two go together. Here's a super segmental bar here too. This is an affricate. Good, rich. And conversely, how do you spell it? Oh, no, you're right the first time. I was just about to be like, Miranda, you were amazing. I thought you were going to say R-I-C-H. Yes, small I is long. Reach. Now, if I wanted to write rich, I would turn this into the vowel that looks like a capital I, this one right here. That would be, now it's rich. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is reach, this is rich. Okay. Oh, I gotta erase these now. Eraser. Is this helpful? Do you want to do a few more of these? Because next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna make you write the IPA. We're doing a few more. Executive decision. I'll give you these for homework too. Okay. Okay, Delani, what word is this? Close. It's pain. Pain. Remember, this is a diphthong A. All right, Venerable Jushin, what do you got? This, this is hard actually. What did you say? Wednesday. Good. That's correct. That should be capitalized. Okay, Lisa, what is this? Good. I thought that one was hard. All right, Miranda. 1,000. This is another example of them deleting a schwa. But just note the N, that's another letter that can be syllabic. So some people will spell it like this. Some people would spell it with this with a little dot underneath. That's how your book is doing it. Just wanted to point that out. You'll see that with R, you'll see that with N, and you'll see that with L too. Okay, Delani, what is this? Oh, I need my super segmental bar again. This is the wedge vowel, the uh, like cup or strut. Yeah, it's fudge, like the kind of chocolate. Okay, good. Kite. Good. No. Rot. Rot. Notice. Notice looks like rat, but if you're gonna write rat, that's a totally different vowel. It's the vowel with I'll just write it here. That would be this. Rat. All right. What's this? What? One more time? I thought yeah, yeah. Jaw. Is that what you said? Let's just assume that's what she said. Yeah. Yeah. Jaw. This is jaw. Remember, this is the sound aw, and this is the sound j. But notice I say jaw, jaw. I don't say jaw because again, I'm American, and aw and ah are merging in American English. Okay, here's the other one from up above. This is rich. Yes, this is rich. So I'm missing a super segmental bar as well. There it is. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, I'm gonna go order some pizza. Pizza. Yeah, pizza. Yeah. Okay, there's one. I'll give you some more of these. Oh yeah, no, it's actually this one right here that I wanted to show you because it's a little bit. It uses a symbol we have not used before, so we'll make our way down to it. Okay, this is action. Notice they deleted the schwa in favor of syllabic in. It's up to you. You could spell it either way. I would be okay with that because that's fine. Okay, and then we have, oh yeah, no, this one's hard. This one's hard because this is a letter we've not talked about. This is, okay, first of all, the word is, it's beauty. Yeah. And I know this looks like an R, but this is a, what we call a flap D. This is the sound, ada, da, ada, ada, flap D, beauty, beauty. We don't say, maybe in the UK they say beauty, but in the United States we say beauty, beauty. You notice when I say beauty, my tongue flaps up, touches the top of my mouth, and flaps back down. Beauty. Or like butter, butter. Maybe that's easier. Butter. I don't say butter, butter. I say butter, butter. So that is a flap D. And flap D often replaces T spelling. But that's a phonology thing, and we'll talk about that on Thursday. Uh, okay, so I just wanted to point out that flap D. That you will find that on the IPA chart right below, up, right side up R in the tap or flap section, and it is alveolar. All right. These some of these are kind of weird, so let's do these real quick. What word is this here? Yeah. One more time. Oh, I thought you said it. Shoelace. Yeah, shoelace. Shoelace. Easy. You got this. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, crawled. Okay, what about this one? Points. That's easy. What about this one? No. Wait. Actually, what did you say? Klaus? No. Clothes. Clothes. Right? I closed my dog because it was cold outside. Do we need to keep going, or are these helpful or not really? Okay. Again, I'll give these to you. I'll put these on Moodle, and maybe I'll give you a list of 10 for you to practice with where you can test yourself. Okay, what is this? Good. Wrote. Good. Think. Good. Good. Shock. This is another one. Good. Pride or pride. Pride. I don't know which one. So stop capitalizing me. Grace. Good. Survey. Good. This is look. Good. Yeah, not how I pronounce it, but that's how they pronounce it, I guess. Okay, two more. You should know this one. You should know this one. Asia. Yeah, Asia. Yeah. And this is box. Okay, good job. All right, now this one's a little bit harder. Let's take this a few at a time and let everybody try to do it. And then I'll have you write them on the board so we can laugh. Just kidding. Not so we can laugh. So we can see how you do and fix any mistakes. Now let's just do 1 through 10. So if you're out there at home, you try to write these too. If you would want to do it on the computer, there's a really good website that I always use, and I find it just by going to IPA Typer, and it's ipa.typeit.org. I also linked it on Moodle. Oh, sorry. All right, now I'm gonna write them on the board. Yeah, of course. For you, you better believe it. These are the ones in practice. And for all y'all at home, I just did number 9, which looks like this. Hopefully that's not too ugly to read. And I'm putting it in brackets. Brave. That doesn't work? Ah, excellent. Yes. Good job. I'm writing what they've written on the board. Okay, that would be woman. Woman. I would check the first vowel and I would reduce the second two vowels to one vowel. See if you can do that. You want women, women. No, don't do it. Let her do it. That. I'm just gonna use my finger. Okay, this one is already in the book, but this looks like this. Touch. Finger's not too much better. I would change the first vowel because you had woman, women, women. Okay, number 6, she has written this. Oh, she's written this actually. This is a good one. Can't change it now. Oh, I can't see. Yeah, totally right. Women, women. Now try to do number 2. Here we have what you wrote. Food. We have school. And then we have all right, let's go through these. Oh, let me write this one real quick. I know this is the ugliest handwriting ever. But I don't have a tablet, so. Okay, here we go. First word is touch, and you wrote touch. I would have liked it if you also wrote the super segmental bar, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I forgot to do it too. Number 2, the word is woman. You have written woman. Woman. I would say the vowel, this is not the vowel that I would use. I would use this vowel, the upside down omega. This would be woman, woman versus woman, woman. Number 3, the word is women. You have written women. Good job. Number 4, the word is flood. Oh, you did great. Here's fine. You did great. Number 4, flood, and you have written flood. Number 5, the word is wrapped, and you have written wrapped. Number 6, this is the word praise, and you have written Press, press, press. He pressed for me. No, I don't think so. What do we need to fix? Yeah, okay. First of all, we need to. So it's not this. Just in case you're watching at home. The P is correct. We need to make the R upside down. Remember, this is as in met, dress. Really, what we want is A. This is a diphthong. And this is not praise, it's praise. And that, therefore, it is spelled with a Z. I'm sorry, it's ugly, but that's how you do it. Praise. Okay, the word is brood. You have written brood. The word is ghoul. You have written ghoul. Torch, torch. That's the example I gave you. Stood and stood. Good job. Shall we do some more? Is it going to help? It could. Let's do 10 more. Clear. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There it is. Okay. Let's do these. I'll write them on the board. Same thing. I think there's phonotactics. Remember, we talked about that last week? Phonotactics means every word is made up of syllables. Every syllable is made up of three parts, an onset, a vowel, and a coda, but only the vowel is necessary. Excellent. Okay, I'll start writing what people are writing. Okay, I did loose for an example. It looks like this. Whoops. And price. Who got me? That means I won't tell you. This is what she wrote. This is this is why I wish Jalen were here because yeah, Delani got it. Because I don't feel bad about making fun of Jalen. Yes. Hey. Vision. Yeah. Hmm. Yes, that's exactly right. You know what? Let's do this different. Let's take all this and take it over to my IPA typewriter. Okay, first I'll write what other people wrote. So we have breathe. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go over these. I'll put them on my other screen. Just let me fix this. Oh, oh, stop share. Oh, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But next time I'll try it. Okay, so the first word is move, and you wrote move. Second word is breathe, and you've written breathe. Good job. The next word is breath, and you have written breath. Breath. Are you Scottish? If you are Scottish, this could possibly be correct. Breath. No. Sorry. I told you it's too fun. It's too fun to make fun of. Um, you should write it like this: upside down R. Give me the backwards three. No, sorry, that's not the right one. The dress vowel, the backwards three, and then give me the theta, just like that. That's breath, right? Like that. Breath. Next word is lose, and you wrote lose. Next one is loose, and I wrote loose. The next word is punched, and you wrote punch. This is not punched, this is punch. You need a T at the end. Punched. Um, the next word is lather, and you've written lather. Now, look, you wrote this fancy digraph, and this is if this looks unfamiliar to anybody, it's simply a schwa with an R after it. This is more often used to write British words because, sorry, British transcription. One more time, British IPA transcription, right? So in British English, like the word farmer would be, um, fa like that. Farmer, farmer, right? The R for British is very small in British English. And I know not all British English, but typical RP transcription. But in the US, it's far more common to see it look like this: farmer, farmer. That's how I would write it. just like that. So I do the same thing personally, but this isn't wrong. But yeah, lather. Okay, next word is Cairo, and you wrote Cairo. Don't forget that upside down R. Cairo. Maybe if you're Spanish or something. The next word is vision, and you have written vision. Vision. So this is not right. Vision, you should write like this. Nope, wrong. Don't listen to me. Vision, just like this. I'll take this over here and put it like that. Vision. And the last word, we have the word price, and you have written price, price. Very, very close. I think it's just your handwriting. But when it comes to IPA, you have to realize that this A is different from this A. I know it's super annoying. But this A that looks like, well, hopefully you can see what I'm showing. I should check. Yes, good. Those of you in TV land. When it comes for the song I, you have to write the A like this, not like this. I know it's super annoying. Okay, how about instead of the North Wind and the Sea, I just give you the rest of these? Are you okay with that? Yes, of course you're okay with that. I'm the boss. And you know what? This is easier than the North Wind and the Sea, anyways. Because for the North Wind and the Sea, you have to deal with reduced forms. So I'll go ahead and X out your North Wind and the Sea instead. Oh, and if you're gonna write it in handwriting and take a picture, please have a little bit higher resolution because I'm like trying to read it. It was terrible. Um, yeah, I'll exit out. You can still do that, and I'll still correct it if you want, but I'll just do these instead for practice, for homework. For Thursday, you better do it. You better do it. Oh, there's the camera. Okay. All right. I hope that didn't feel like too unproductive a class, but I just felt like we needed to spend a little bit more time with that. As always, like and smash that subscribe button. Goodbye.